Folks, Saltwater Lion's Den, back for another round. I have another treat for you guys today, folks. You're gonna meet my business partner, friend, and agent, Freddie Godinez. So, I tell you guys about this job, and we talk about it all the time. As you go, I always tell you, every meeting you go to, every meetup you go to, every property you go to, get everyone's card. Give them your card. What do you save them for? I mean, I give away cards like they're freaking candy. You know what I mean? You pay for them. You don't get paid for them. You look at them, hand them out, do stuff. How did we even meet? I don't know. How did we meet?
Thanks, Sanos, for the introduction. So pretty much I filmed the property that he had listed here in South LA, sending the video, some pictures. He got some traction off that, and then he hit me. I was like, dude, what you doing? Like, I just did a video of the property on my social media page because I'm a real estate agent as well. So contacting him, giving him, want to pick his brains. Hey, let me come out. I'm looking to do some flips as well. Eventually, we're here with Project Danker now. Thank you so much for the opportunity, man. I've learned so much so far. But yeah, that's pretty much how we met in a nutshell.
Actually, man, skipping one. You actually invested money in a property when you only knew me for like a week or two, right?
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. We're about to sell that one.
My money.
So again, folks, I take it all the time. You can study, you can learn, you can go to all these meetups. I heard a terrible story the other day. So Sonny, what's up? Solar Scepter? He's one of my investors in another company, another project. He told me he met a guy 11 years ago at a real estate meetup. He said 11 years later, ran into the guy at another meetup, and he's like, hey man, have you done a flip yet? I go, nah bro, I'm still getting ready. 11 years later, you can't to the sidelines though. You will be there on your couch for the next 11 years, watching my videos, watching Freddie's videos, and you won't get off the couch. Freddie and I talked about that first one. We discussed like a plan for action. He jumped in, and now he's invested with me in this property. And we are flipping it. We are 2 weeks out, but to put it in the market and sell this bad boy. And then after that first one's in, you want to quit, Freddie? You want to do more?
Nah, I want to do more, man. I'm hungry. So real quick, I want to touch on this. So the reason I jumped in with him is just because he's really active on social media, and then, you know, as he said, you meet so many people out there, you don't know who's really going to help you and guide you. And I was surprised at how welcome he was to help me. So I jumped in with the first property, and now we're over here 2 months later doing this one. So just to touch bases, yeah, he's just really active, and he knows what he's doing.
I hope I know what I'm doing. But again, folks, I tell you all the time, it's about, if you really want to do this, if you don't want to be a flipper, you want to be involved with the game, you can do that too. I think it takes all the time. You can be an agent. You can be an investor. You can be an HVAC guy, like our guy Willie's coming over now. You can be doing HVAC. You can be a contractor like Jesus. You can be a landscaper. Whatever it is, you can go on this industry and you can make some money. I promise you can make money. You should see the P&Ls. Everyone in the list getting money. Tie-in fee, escrow fee, freaking notary fee, dude, bringing me water fee. Man, there's so many fees in the P&L. You're like, geez, man, and they all get paid. And there's many ways to do that. Get your MLS license where you're doing loan. You gotta do whatever, man. But if you want to start off somewhere, start off something easy. Small investment or no investment. I think a notary class is like $600, $500. You get that, $150 a pop. Within six signings, you made all your money back. I'm just saying. I don't want to spare anybody, but I don't charge you guys for this. Freddie, now I do charge you for skin in the game. Freddie's in it with me. He's in it with me on properties. I mean, he's here every day. He's working, learning stuff. I mean, this is the job. You want to be a flipper, this is what we do. You know what I mean? We get properties, transform, make some money. Speaking of which, let's go inside. I'll show you right now. As you can see, folks, we are now in the nitty gritty, like I say. This place, and again, we'll show you the before and afters. I always tell you guys night and day. This is like, and there's one thing I wanted Freddie to learn from being an investor to being a flipper. He invested money in another house. Now this house, he's with me partnering on the flipping side. And tell them so far what you learned. Everything showing what we're doing?
Yeah, so far it was really the idea, like when we look at the property, you kind of have to see what do you envision, how you want to position it. And sometimes the way you want to do it is not going to make sense based on the foundation of the property, or maybe there isn't a beam and so on. And then I learned about the permit side, which kind of bit us in the butt on this one. Yeah, they got us on this one. So it's just a transition, but it's more of the timing, organization, communication as well with the workers and all that stuff. But again, this is my first one. I felt like I learned a lot, and I'm still moving on forward. But the main thing is just going to be communication, timing, and then also figuring out the layout of the property, what's going to work and what's not going to work before you start demoing all that stuff. Here you go.
So again, folks, this is, let me tell you guys, sometimes, you know, you try to cut corners, do things, and me, I told you before, all our videos, you know, about permits. And this property, we had a problem with this beam and this beam. We had to hire an engineer, an architect, because the first ones we did were actually not big enough. We put a 4x10 here, and when the city came, they wanted a 4x12. Shout out to Oscar over at CV Home Design. He was recommended by Jesus Herrera. You guys seen him before, done a couple houses for us. And they came in with their team, came here, did the whole thing, took pictures, measurements with the lasers, all stuff, went back to their office. It took about 4 weeks. They had to do drawings for us with the redistribution of weight. Remember, like any doorway, like any building you see, distribution of weight. That's engineer stuff. You don't get too involved in that. But the beam was wrong on this side. We had to add a different beam, 4x12. So with that, folks, again, that's why you need an engineer and architect. I'm not an engineer. Neither is Freddie, neither is Jose. I'm not an architect. Those distribution of weight, like anything, like you play with cards or like you're a little kid, I mean, they only have so much pressure they can hold. So we had to actually have them cut holes in the ground right here through the flooring underneath here. And we'll see a picture of that later. There are these big 30-inch by 18-inch concrete pads with metal clasps guided to the feet. They go up into the wood of the house to distribute the weight. We had to do 4 of them. And then we had to change this catch here. This is sitting on top. The city didn't approve. We had to use this big old 12x6 bracer with the metal and go onto it, drilled in. I think it was TIG welded. No, it wasn't TIG. It was different. Anyways, and then now these sit side by side, but the weight is distributed evenly. So again, folks, you don't want the house to fall down on your customers in 5 years and kill everybody because you're responsible for that. Now I'm going here and show you all the redesign. You'll see it before and after. Pony wall added in for our stove. Gas range, new windows here. It used to be over here the washer and dryer. Yeah. Washer and dryer. Yeah, cut that out now. You can see them on the concrete boarding down the bottom. There was another one here. Now we changed this. There was 2 closets here, unnecessary. Got rid of this whole closet. Do a stand-up, stackable washer and dryer. On this side, added this space right here. Another, what, 2 feet probably to this.
That was a closet, remember?
Yeah.
You did a closet right here.
Closet on both sides. We had to pay an architect engineer. They redrew it, got approved by the city plans with Plan Check. That's the restaurant, folks, down in what's it called, Plan Check, because next to the Plan Check building. So supposed to don't know that. And here we are. You got red guard all through here, hot mopping underneath, tub, and then you'll see where our vanities are coming in, and they'll put in the tile and everything else in here later. Now we'll show you the master bedroom. We added in an exit door, because when I'm the boss and my kids, they can go see over there. I want to go outside whenever I want to go outside. You know, so we're gonna add steps in there. As you can see here, reframe all of the closet, opened it up, and then of course here is the master bathroom. You gotta do the hot mop here. You guys don't know this. So hot mop is a waterproofing, literally like you say, like tar. And you see there's water in there right now. So water has to sit in there, and the city inspector's actually on his way as we speak. City inspector's coming. When he gets here, we're gonna have to cut off this video. So we're gonna come, he has to verify that the water is not leaking. It's been there, I think, more than 48 hours. You can see all the insulation. And then once he passes this, we can start continuing, because the interior, right? The vanity is already here and delivered already. And over here, you'll see the kids. Oh, the door's the one, Freddie. That doesn't. Oh, está fresco? Okay.
Yeah.
See, this is fresh meat, folks. We can't go in there. But that's the kids' room. You want to take a little peek in there with the cameras? We added a tankless water heater right here for space, because we couldn't put it up on the side. And then here in the back, we had to move it. We're redoing the electrical panel. Brand new upgrade electrical panel. Now the old water heater was here, but like you see in the kindergarten, you cannot put electrical with water. So we had to move. That's the old code. We had to move the water heater this side. So we had to move it to this side. We put a tankless. Now we don't have that big old 8-foot tank. Now it's just that little thing up top. You guys all know Jesus Herrera, our GC. You've seen him before. Jesus, say hello. He's done several houses for us. I think, so you all seen Jesus on 80th and everything else. This one is different than most houses in LA. This one has a basement. So we did have some problems down here with cracking, with superficial marks, and then we did have to redo some of the foundation. So you'll see here, supports, brand new concrete structures are all around, all the way in there. Brand new plumbing, brand new Romex wiring, copper piping, all this, baby.
There's some rebars over here too.
Oh yeah,
You want to catch this right here.
So all brand new. And now this was done by Emilio Montero. One of our other clients. He did 90th for us. He did 84th. Other properties you guys have seen. But I want you to see what this job entails. Reinforcement. I'll show the reinforcement. Like over here. Come here. Oh, you see it?
Yeah.
Yeah, both sides. So folks, this job takes a lot of experience and the right people to know. You got to know, what they're doing. This is all epoxy right here inside the stress cracks. Now these are more for aesthetics. Stress fracture and concrete. I like what an engineer told me. All concrete cracks, all concrete shifts in California. It's always going to happen. But people see it, they freak out. You know what I mean? When you have someone who's an engineer and a GC, tell them what they talk to an engineer, this is what we need to do, and they get it done. But it makes them feel better. You can see all the epoxy here. Woohoo! Let's go outside. There was nothing but dirt here.
Yeah.
It was dirt
about
everywhere.
2 to 3 weeks of just watering. So yeah, as Santo was saying, back here, which is nothing but dirt, there was all patching, a bunch of weeds, so we cleared it up and we added seeds and watered it for 3 weeks straight. We come in the morning and afternoon, water, and now it's looking better. But yeah, we're excited about that. The front landscape is being worked on as well. So what do you think, Sounds like 2 more weeks? That's kind of our ETA, to have the front fixed with the landscaping. And then we'll have a garden come here, just give it a clean up, nice little patch, and then should be good, man.
And then folks, wrap it up for you. Back here, we grew grass all the way through. Leave this tree, of course, people love fruit trees. We're gonna grow a little more here, and we're probably gonna put a privacy wall up right here to separate this house. And while we were doing this property, they added an ADU in there from another company. I don't know whose company that was, but this is the way to go. Make some money. Buy a property messed up. Fix it up. You can refi it and live in it, get all your money back, or you can sell it. But again, too, the little things you do, like aesthetics with people want, and most people, when they buy a house, they don't want to see their neighbors. You don't want to, hey, all day. You want to see them during block parties, So we're gonna put a little privacy wall up here, because the standard for the county of LA, at least, is 6 feet high on your walls. You can't go higher than that. But what you can get around that is, once you buy like a little privacy extension, you can do as much as you want. So the wall must be that high, and then you can add that on. I think we got a couple houses you guys have seen. But anyways, folks, very simple. Buy a property, low price. Rehab it, stay in budget, put it on market, sell it. The ABCs of flipping, man. So here, folks, any questions, comments, please ask us. You can call the office. We have a brand new office out in Harbor City. Got a bigger office, bigger conference room, bigger everything, except we're growing. Also, folks, too, anytime you want to meet us, you want to walk a property, you want to come by, you want to be like Freddie, like Kayla, like everybody else, come by and meet us and walk, and you want to invest and you want to learn how to flip, come on down. Please like and subscribe. We are so happy for how much we've grown over the last 8 years. You guys have been on this journey with us. But again, too, folks, we're here to show you what has to be done, how to do it, give you some info, show you the real idea, not one of those TV shows. This is where we are. Anything you need, folks, we're here for you. Santos lines it out.
Cool. And to end the video, pretty much, I want to let you guys know I'm also an agent located in Los Angeles, focused in South Central area, Compton, Southgate, South Bay area, if you're looking to purchase. Also just launched my LLC, which is FVP Group, which stands for Focus, Vision, and Profit. So I'm going to be buying more properties with Santos. If you have any properties in distress or anything, let me know. Reach out. My phone number is 310-431-6855. Thank you, man.